Welcome to Siskiyou News and Views. I'm your host, Cindy Summers, and we're here today with Don Frazende to talk about the Mount Shasta Thanksgiving Day Community Dinner that happens right here at the Mount Shasta City Park on Thanksgiving Day, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and so how many people have you been feeding recently?
Counting the drive-outs, about 1,000 people.
That's incredible. Now, the Thanksgiving dinner happens on Thanksgiving, but we need lots of helping hands for this, don't we?
We do. We need lots of volunteers. We need people to come down who are willing to do cleaning, supervise in the kitchen, do waiting tables, you name it, we need it.
And prior to the event, don't you need some help in the kitchen? Because you guys, generally, don't you go to the community center?
Yeah, we're here.
Oh, we do it here, okay. So before though, everything...
On Wednesday.
On Wednesday?
We do food prep, we do chopping and getting the vegetables and such stuff ready for cooking the next day.
Okay.
I don't know if we need help with that this year or not, frankly.
We're not sure about that.
No.
Okay, but we do need a lot of...
We need a lot of help on Thanksgiving Day.
On Thanksgiving Day, okay. Now, we want to make sure that people know that they are welcome to come, and that when they do, they can bring their friends and family. This is
absolutely free. It's a free meal provided by the community, for the community. It's all by donation of people around town who want to see this go on. We've been doing it for 30 years now. So there's people who've been coming here for 30 years, probably, to have their Thanksgiving meal with us.
And you're certainly invited to bring your family if they're visiting from out of the area.
That's right. Bring anybody you want. We don't turn anybody away unless they're drunk or disorderly or very sick.
Okay. So everybody needs to mind their manners, right?
That's right. Mind your manners.
Okay. And
no backpacks.
No backpacks. And will there be food available that day? Are we doing food bags?
Yeah, we usually give away about 200 bags of groceries. Every family can get 1 bag of groceries.
This is incredible. So not only do you get a meal, if you need some food at home, you can take 2 bags.
1.
Oh, 1 bag.
1 bag per family.
1 bag per family. And also coats.
No more. We don't do clothing anymore. Got too much in the way.
Okay. So, because Don and I have been going on a long time for this, actually. Probably about 5 years. I took a little hiatus, so I haven't been around for a little bit. But Don and I have been working on promoting this show for a few years now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And really, many thanks to you for the years of service to the community in creating this wonderful community event.
Well, it's not just me. There's all of us. There's a great group of volunteers who are much more organized than I am, who actually see it happen. I always say I'm the one who says ready, set, go, and everybody goes into action. And it happens.
Now, so we know we're looking for volunteers the day of the event, and we're going to give you the contact information to get a hold of Dawn toward the end of the show. But first we're going to find out where she needs help. So we're going to need help the day of the event.
I don't know exactly where. We need help everywhere. We need help, as I said, waiting tables, cleaning dishes, supervising in the kitchen.
Do you need drivers to take the outbound meals?
No.
Okay.
We've got that covered.
Can you? And so they do deliver meals to people on Thanksgiving Day to their homes, right?
Yeah, but that you have to call before 2 o'clock on Tuesday.
Okay, and we're going to give you that number. But if you are homebound and unable to come and join us here for the community meal, you can call by 2 o'clock on Tuesday and have somebody scheduled to bring a Thanksgiving meal to your home.
Right.
Correct?
Right.
Okay. Are we looking for donations?
We are definitely looking for donations. Donations have been down this year, and we need as much as we can get.
Okay. Cash donations?
Cash, check, whatever you want to send.
Is it tax deductible?
Not this year.
Okay. It's still a good cause. It goes to helping this wonderful community meal. And if you would like, again, we're going to get you the contact information at the end. But there's also around town here in Mount Shasta, there are, if you check your counters, right?
That's Meals on Wheels. That's a separate thing from us.
That's a separate entity. Okay. So they would need to contribute directly to you. Are we going to, is there any sponsors that we want to acknowledge?
No.
No?
It's all donations from the public.
Okay. So there's no like, people, where are we getting all the turkeys?
We buy them.
We buy them.
From the donations.
Okay, and how many turkeys do we need generally to feed that many people?
We got 26 turkeys, but we buy those. We don't need turkeys donated. Turkeys that are donated are usually too small, and we end up giving them to the Catholic Church to give to families.
Okay, but it takes, I was just curious about like how many turkeys it takes to feed that many people.
26, 24-pound birds.
Woo! okay.
It's a lot of meat.
That's a lot of meat. And do you need cooking help that day as well, or?
Not cooking, we need someone to supervise the closing of the kitchen from 3 to 5,
Okay,
to take over for the cook and make sure that the kitchen gets closed down properly.
okay. So, in the past, I believe that you had some people cooking turkeys
Yeah,
and
we
helping
have-
with that?
We already have all the people we need to do turkeys.
This is awesome because for those of you who don't know, what they do is they organize an army of people to bake the turkeys, right?
That's right.
And then bring them the day of Thanksgiving to share with everyone. And so we want to give a shout out to all those home baking people that take and use their ovens.
That's right.
For the community. We want to thank you for doing that. But it sounds like Dawn's really got this organized because I will say honestly before when I was chatting with her, there was a lot more help needed in a lot of other categories.
We need a lot of help. We do need a lot of help on the day especially.
Right.
We usually have 200 volunteers. Right now we have only 83.
Do you need any shopping help? We needed that in the past.
No, we got that covered.
See?
I'm telling you, it's mainly on the day that we need bodies.
No, that's great. I'm just commending you on, like, the last time we talked about this, there's so many things that are already now just in place.
They all fell in place because we've been working diligently to find people to do it. We've been on the phone constantly.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't be on the phone for everybody.
No. Okay, so we're going to give you some contact information right now. If you would like to help in any way, especially the day of Thanksgiving, please call Dawn at
926-1762.
Okay, and if they want to send you an email, I know you're having a little issue with that right now,
My
but
email is having a problem.
right, but let's go ahead and give it to them anyway.
MS, like Mount Shasta, mag, M-A-G, at bestweb.net.
Okay, so msmag@bestweb.net is the email address. And again, this is a great way to just bring your family down. You don't even have to, if you're not sure and you're not going to be able to commit until the day, they're still going to need some help. You're always going to need some help.
We're always going to need bodies.
Okay, even the day of. So we do want to stress that this is not, you do not have to be in any type of poverty situation or anything. This is really meant for people to come out and share a community meal for the holiday.
That's right, it's for community building. We build a lot of friendships here. We encourage people to hug at least one person you don't know before you leave.
I love that. Now this is going to be the first year, actually, that I'm going to have the opportunity to be here, which I'm very grateful for.
Good.
Yeah, well thank you. I'm going to go MC the Run for Food over in Weed.
Good.
And then I'm going to come right over and help here.
Good.
And I'm going to help. I'm going to figure out something to do that day. We don't need to figure it out. I'm going to come in the mix, and Don will put me to work helping hands. And as she said, on the day, we can certainly use a lot of helping hands, even young people, if they're interested.
Yeah.
And so let's go ahead and give you the contact information again. The phone number is
926-1762.
okay, 926-1762. And the email address is msmag@bestweb.net. For anybody, again, we want you to know that helping, it comes in many forms, and this is a day of gratitude and giving. So it's a perfect opportunity to give back to your community and help with this community meal. I want to thank Dawn. Dawn has been doing this for years, tirelessly, through all the things that I was trying to say we needed help with, has made sure that hundreds of people, hundreds of families every year enjoy a wonderful family meal here. And I'm looking forward to hugging a new person.
Good.
Yeah. And so we're going to get to a couple of the housekeeping things that we do every time on the show. We always have a word of the day and a positive saying of the day.
Do you want to give them where they can send donations?
Oh, I would love to. Yeah, let's give you a mailing address. If you'd like to send donations, and checks are fine. If you want to send a check, you make the check out to,
Thanksgiving meal.
and you send it to,
Thanksgiving meal, P.O. Box 443, Mount Shasta, California, 96067.
okay. So there's the address. Put a check in the mail today. It'll go a long way to helping this community meal be a wonderful event here, as it is every year. So thanks for catching me on that. I almost missed that, keeping me on track. All right, so the word of the day, because we always try to do something that is applicable to the conversation that we're having here, a little chat. The word of the day is constellate. Do you know what constellate means?
Never heard of it.
It's to gather together in a cluster or group. So we're going to constellate here on Thanksgiving Day as a community.
That's right.
Okay, constellate. And the saying of the day, I think you'll appreciate this. The day hunger disappears, the world will see the greatest spiritual explosion in humanity.
Wow.
And that was written by Federico Garcia Lorca.
Wow.
Yeah, beautiful. I'm going to reread this again because I want to make sure that I get everybody's words right. The day hunger disappears, the world will see the greatest spiritual explosion humanity has ever seen.
Right.
Correct. All right, so we want to thank Mr. Lorca for that. He was a poet, a Spanish poet, who passed away in the early 1900s, but very long-standing words that I believe in, you believe in,
I believe it.
and you're part of helping make happen in the world.
Yes.
So thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your time. Again, people, if you want to send a check, we're gonna give you the contact information one more time. If you want to help out on Thanksgiving Day, if you want to call ahead and be sure that you're one of the counted bodies, go ahead and give Donna a call at
926-1762.
Okay, and email address,
msmag@bestweb.net.
and you can send any of your checks for donations to
Thanksgiving meal, P.O. Box 443, Mount Shasta, California 96067.
All right. Now, as you know, we always close the show with singing happy birthday to everybody who's had a birthday since the last show. So, and Dawn, she didn't know about this either.
No, I
Here's your hat. Here's my hat.
My hat.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's fabulous. Can you get that on there?
I don't know. We'll find out. But I can't take the hat off.
Here. You got it? We'll get it. There we go. Oh, that's the best one so far. I love it. Okay. And at the end, we could do this. We get to really celebrate people's birthdays. All right, so on 3, we'll sing happy birthday, okay? And then we'll give them a party. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Anybody who's had a birthday? Happy birthday to you. Woo! Thanks, everybody.
One time stayed in.
We'll see you next show.